Hey, welcome back to Garden Guru. If you have a small backyard and it feels tighter, busier, or more cramped than it should, this video is for you. Let's get into it. A small backyard does not always feel small because of its actual size. A lot of the time, it feels small because of layout mistakes. That is good news, because it means the problem is often fixable. You may not need a bigger yard, you may just need a smarter one. So in this video, I'm ranking the biggest small backyard layout mistakes. The choices that make a space feel more crowded, more boxed in, and harder to enjoy than it needs to be. And more importantly, I'll show you what to do instead. Mistake number 1, breaking the yard into too many separate zones. This is one of the fastest ways to make a small backyard feel even smaller. A lot of people try to fit everything into a limited space. A dining area, a fire pit area, a container area, a play area, a garden area, a seating nook, and before long, the yard stops feeling like one space and starts feeling like 6 tiny spaces competing with each other. That chopped up feeling makes the yard feel more cramped. It also makes the layout harder for the eye to read. The better approach is to simplify. In a small backyard, fewer, stronger zones usually work better than a lot of tiny ones. You want the space to feel connected, not fragmented. Mistake number 2, blocking the sightline. This is a big one, and people do it without realizing it. When the first thing the eye hits is a tall planter, a bulky feature, a dense planting mass, or a badly placed structure, the yard can feel visually shorter. That is because the eye does not get to travel. And when the eye cannot travel through the space feels smaller. A small yard usually feels bigger when there is a clearer line of sight across it, or at least through part of it. That does not mean everything has to be low and flat. It just means you want to be careful about placing heavy visual elements where they immediately stop the eye. The better approach is to think about what the viewer sees first and how far the eye can move before it gets interrupted. Mistake number 3, crowding the center of the yard. This is probably one of the most common layout mistakes in small backyards. People often assume they need to use every bit of available space, so the center gets filled with furniture, planters, decorations, or extra features. But when the middle of a small yard gets too busy, the whole space starts to feel tighter. In many small backyards, the center is where you get the most benefit from openness. A more open middle gives the eye breathing room. It also makes movement easier and helps the whole yard feel less congested. That does not mean the center always has to be empty. It just means it should not feel blocked or overloaded. Very often, a small backyard feels bigger when the edges do more of the work and the center stays cleaner. Mistake number 4, using too many small elements. This is a subtle mistake, but it adds up quickly. A lot of small backyards end up filled with lots of little things. Small pots, small ornaments, tiny planting pockets, little decorative accents, multiple mini features. Each one may seem harmless, but together they create visual busyness. Too many little elements can make the space feel crowded, fussy, and harder to read. In a small yard, fewer, stronger choices usually work better than lots of little ones. That might mean fewer containers, but larger ones. Fewer decorative moments, but more intentional ones. Fewer disconnected ideas and more repetition. A small yard often feels bigger when it feels calmer. A clearer path, a clearer movement line, or a clearer relationship between spaces can make even a modest backyard feel more usable. And usable spaces usually feel better. The better approach is to make the layout feel easy to understand, not crowded with decisions. Mistake number 5, weak path or movement logic. Even if the backyard is mostly used for relaxing, the layout still needs some logic. The viewer should be able to understand how the space works. Where do you enter? Where do you move? What feels like the main area? What is secondary? If the layout feels random, the yard feels smaller. That is because visual confusion and physical confusion often go together. A clearer path, a clearer movement line, or a clearer relationship between spaces can make even a modest backyard feel more usable. And usable spaces usually feel better. The better approach is to make the layout feel easy to understand, not crowded with decisions. Mistake number 6, overstuffing the edges. This one surprises people because in theory it sounds smart. If you keep the middle open, you might think the solution is to heavily load the perimeter. But when the edges get too stuffed with plants, containers, furniture, decor, and vertical elements all at once, the yard can start to feel boxed in. The perimeter becomes heavy, and once the perimeter feels heavy, the whole backyard can feel closed. The better approach is to let the edges support the space without overwhelming it. That might mean cleaner border planting, more restraint with containers, less visual clutter along fences and walls, and more breathing room between ideas. A small backyard should feel framed, not crowded. So if you want a simple way to evaluate your own backyard, here is a good place to start. Ask yourself, have I broken this yard into too many little spaces? Am I blocking the eye too early? Is the center too crowded? Are there too many small things competing for attention? Does the space have a clear path or movement logic? Are the edges helping the yard or closing it in? Those questions are useful because they shift your focus away from what else can I add and toward a better question. What is making this space feel smaller than it needs to feel? That is usually where the improvement begins. Sometimes a small backyard does not need more features. It needs fewer, stronger choices. It needs a cleaner layout, a clearer sightline, a calmer center, and a little more restraint around the edges. That is often what makes a small space start to feel larger. Final recap. So if I had to boil this down, the biggest small backyard layout mistakes are too many separate zones, blocked sightlines, a crowded center, too many little elements, weak movement logic, and overstuffed edges. Fix those, and a small backyard usually starts to feel more open, more usable, and more intentional. Well, there you have it. I hope this helped you feel more confident about making your small backyard feel bigger, calmer, and easier to enjoy. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep getting your hands dirty. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to Garden Guru, and I'll see you in the next one.